friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda and I post mostly lifestyle content. Thank you for joining me for my take on Instagram then versus now. So today I'm going to be showing you 10 different changes that I've noticed over the years. And without further ado, let's just get into this. When Instagram first started, nobody cared what they posted, and by this I mean people posted daily things that they did in their life that no one really cared about. Chain pictures that went kind of viral, I guess, on Instagram that everyone was posting at the time. Tag yourself in blank posts. Oh, looks like Sarah just tagged me in a picture on Instagram. Tag your perfect classroom. I'm in her perfect classroom. Wow, this is such a good post idea. I'm going to screenshot this and upload it to my Instagram too. Some leaves. You know who would love to see these? My Instagram followers. And upload. A blank white wall? This is definitely going on Instagram. Now, people have to meet a certain criteria when they post pictures. Like, it has to match their theme, or it has to have certain colors in it. They have to look good in the picture, obviously, and all these different things. These pictures that you took look so great. Why don't you post them on Instagram then? I can't. They don't match my Instagram theme. Oh, I totally understand that. Hate when that happens. I know, it's literally the worst. Then people would use Instagram filters, the ones that they have built in that are pretty cringy these days, but back then people thought they were cool, and also they would use white borders with their pictures. The only problem with white borders was when people would put on a white border in a different app and then open Instagram and use filters, so the white would become like an off-white and they wouldn't notice, I guess, or something. I guess maybe they didn't care, and they would post it, and then you look at their feed, it's like all these different colors of off-white from all the different filters they used. Now, I'm not sure if anyone uses the Instagram filters, but people use like 10 different apps to edit their pictures nowadays. Facetune, ViscoCam, PixArt, all these different things, and they go through all the steps to get the editing just how they want before they post it. Back then, nobody cared about the number of likes or comments they did, or if they did, it wasn't like that big of a deal. Like, I remember I would post stuff and not even pay attention to how many likes it got. Let me open my Instagram. Wow, my post from this morning has 4 likes. That's kind of cool. Nowadays, all people care about is the number of likes and comments and shares and saves, and it's getting a little bit ridiculous. My recent Instagram post only got 87 likes. So what do your posts normally get? 100. Oh my gosh, girl. We are so gonna get through this. Then everyone just followed everyone, and if they didn't follow back, it wasn't a big deal. I don't know, I followed a lot of celebrities and things, so back then the number of people that I was following was greater than the number of followers that I had, and nobody seemed to care or anything. Now it's important, I guess, to have a good follower to following ratio. Apparently, the number of followers you have should be higher than the number of people that you're following. I don't know why this is a thing or who made this up, but my Instagram definitely has more followers than the people I'm following. Then people would post 12, 13, maybe even 27 times a day. Like, you really didn't know. People just posted whenever they wanted throughout the day, multiple times. Basically kind of like a spam account, but it was their main account. It's 11 a.m. and I haven't posted yet. Better post. Ooh, the recycling bin. That will look great on Instagram. I wonder what time it is. 12:25. I better post on Instagram. It's been 3 hours since I've posted on Instagram. I better post. I don't want to go inactive. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've only posted 5 pictures to Instagram today. Guess I better post another one. Now, people only post a maximum of like 2 to 3 pictures a day. Anything over that is considered spamming, and you might get unfollowed because of that, which actually does make sense because people who post too much really do clog your feed. This is such a great picture. I'm totally gonna post this on Instagram. But wait, I already posted 2 times earlier, and I don't want to be that person that clogs your Instagram feed. I'll just post it next week. Then people posted stuff literally taken from like iPods and I don't know, computer, laptop, webcam things, just whatever they had available to them. So the pictures were usually a little bit blurry, out of focus, not the best quality at all. And people really didn't care. They just posted things that they liked to post. It wasn't that big of a deal if you didn't have the best quality. Now, it still isn't a huge deal to use your phone or anything, but I've seen people that literally use DSLRs for Instagram, go on photo shoots, have professional pictures taken. It's getting a little bit crazy out there in the Instagram world. Back then, nobody had analytics because it wasn't a feature on Instagram. Maybe if you're lucky, you have an app that would tell you who unfollowed you, but nothing past that. And you just posted whenever you wanted. If you were really bored at night and couldn't sleep and it was like 2 a.m. and you wanted to post, then you would post. What time is it? 3:17 a.m. Well, since I can't sleep, might as well just post a couple things on my feed. Now people track their analytics. I mean, I do too. So if you don't know, if you switch to a business profile, you can turn on analytics and see when your followers are the most active and what's the best time to post in order to get the most engagement, such as likes and comments. So now, even I do this. I look at what day is the best to post and what time is the best to post, and then I'll wait till that day and time to post an Instagram picture. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What are you doing? I'm checking my Instagram analytics to see what day and time is the best to post my next Instagram picture. Duh. This one might not be as relatable to some people unless you were in a fandom. I personally used to be in a fandom, and back then it was a lot different. Basically, when fandoms first started, everyone was nice. I could consider it wholesome, I guess. And you could have co-owners, trust people, make friends, all that. If you looked under the hashtags for the fandom, all the pictures were related to the fandom. They were probably like edits of the people from the fandom. I am currently not in a fandom, but I know a couple years ago when I left the Dance Moms fandom, it had turned around. So nowadays, people just post like for like, comment for comment. If you look at the hashtags of fandoms now, they're usually just people doing gain parties, asking for likes, and there's only a couple edits that are actually related to the fandom, which makes no sense. People from other fandoms even post in other fandoms hashtags to try to gain more followers and likes and comments. I haven't been in a fandom for a couple years, so I really don't know. Let me know down below if you're in a fandom and how is it like right now. So when stories first came out on Instagram, I remember everyone was so mad at them because they basically ripped off Snapchat. And people were just posting on their stories things like, add me on Snapchat, and Instagram is so stupid for doing this. That was basically the first couple days, maybe even week, when stories first came out. Can you believe that Instagram added a stories feature? It's literally just like Snapchat. I know. I'm just gonna post my Snapchat username on my Instagram story. Honestly though, same. That is such a smart thing to do. Now people post on their Instagram stories just like they would post on their Snapchat stories, or maybe even more and better quality content. So I think stories have some really cool features, and it's definitely gained a lot of popularity since when it first came out. Should I post this on my Instagram story or Snapchat story? Well, if I post it on my Snapchat story, it's gonna have those annoying white borders because I didn't take it directly from Snapchat. And if I post it on Instagram, more people are gonna see it because I have more people added on Instagram. So I'm gonna post it on Instagram. So when people first had Instagram accounts and they made their bios, let's be real, they were probably trash. People just wrote their bios in the Instagram app and pressed save, and that was it. I don't even know if they really thought about what they were writing, because some of the bios I used to see were pretty dumb. Now, bios are much cleaner and organized, and people usually write them in their notes first so that you can get the spacing right, because as you know, you can't press enter and make a new line on the Instagram app itself. You have to do it in notes and then transfer it over. And a lot of people do that. Bios just look a lot more aesthetic. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And since this video is related to Instagram, if you want to add me on Instagram, I'll have my link in the description. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.